What up, faithful? It's your boy Ty here. Welcome to another edition of the Stay Faithful podcast, an East Coast, coast to coast, well, I should say a Niners coast to coast edition. I'm messing it all up, confusing shows. But I'm Ty. He's David. David, how you doing tonight? Uh-oh. David just froze on me.
I'm good.
Oh,
Nope.
there you go.
Nope, I'm not frozen. I'm here.
Okay, good.
That's right. I got my beanie on, so I'm not gonna, So it's the bye week. I'm doing great. Niners had a good weekend, I guess. We moved up one spot.
It was a relaxing weekend
Now,
in 49ers world. So you got to enjoy that.
Yes. But I'm just going to be honest. It would have been better if the Seahawks and Rams lost the game.
Hey, it's all good.
That's the only thing that could have made it better. But
yeah, but you know what? No need to worry about that.
The outcome of the weekend, though, right? Like, Seahawks and Rams. I wish we played the Rams. Hopefully, all they'd have to do is lose one more. We play the Seahawks, so we're in control of that.
Yep.
But like the Bears and the Packers, right? So, in my opinion, the ideal outcome would have been the Bears beating the Packers because we play the Bears.
Yeah. We play the Bears in a couple of weeks.
You see where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah. So you're working out the math. They knock the Packers down a peg, and then we can knock the Bears down a peg. Yeah, I hear you. It's all good. It's all good, man. What's up, Kenny? It's Shador clock somewhere.
Shador clock.
Yeah.
He did score some serious points in fantasy yesterday, although they didn't.
Yeah, he lit it up. He put up yards, touchdowns. He had a good day. But for the 49ers, though, it was a good weekend. Everybody got the rest. For years, I've been wanting a late bye week, right? Because it seems years past, our bye week was either in the middle of the year or early in the season. And then we get that bye week, and guys would get fresh and healthy. But then by the time another 6 or 7 weeks went by, we see guys getting nicked up and injured again. And I know an injury can happen at any time, but we know how our team accumulates injuries over the course of a season. So it seems like having that bye week in the middle, we were always limping into the playoffs, right? Just trying to get through the end of the season. Now with a late bye, we get guys fresh, and now it's just a 4-game stretch run into the playoffs. And then maybe another 3 or 4 game stretch after that. We'll see. But for right now, we know we got a 4-game stretch just to end off the 2025 regular season. And I think, this late bye favors us very well because the team was gelling as it is coming into it. We all saw the 3-game win streak. We're going to get players back coming off of this bye, right? A few guys who were injured. And the guys over there, they'll get to gel even more. So regardless of everything else going on around us, the 49ers are in great position to win these last 4 games. What do you think?
I think at this point, the defense has finally gelled, and we've seen some serious injuries over the course of the season. And I've been saying, look, the defense is young. They need time on the field. Like we'll see what happens later in the season, and it's later in the season.
Yep.
So, and the last couple games they have done really well. They've allowed 8 points and 9 points, right? 9 points, 8 points, whatever order it was.
Yep.
So, and it doesn't matter who's on the other side of the ball. It's still an NFL team. All right.
Yeah.
And this team coming up is playing hard. They're playing hard. So there is no given win in the NFL.
No.
Even against a team with 2 wins, you still got to earn it.
Exactly. It's December football, right? This is
Mhm.
when the real football starts. No matter what your record is, this is when real football happens. Guys are playing for a whole lot of reasons, right? Whether it's to save their job, to audition for a job for next season, if the team is heading to the playoffs, if a team is trying to fight their way out of last place, etc. Whatever the scenario is, this is when you see some good, hard fought football games. So, like, you can't overlook anyone. Just like a lot of teams, we 49ers, we should know this ourselves. Just go back to 2022 when we lost one quarterback and then lost another quarterback. It was on our rookie third string backup quarterback. And teams were overlooking us like, hey, they're not going to do anything. They got this Purdy kid. What is he going to do? And all we did was go to the NFC Championship game. So you can't overlook anyone, right? We know that firsthand. So all these teams are going to come in playing hard. The good thing for us is 3 of the last 4 games are at home. We don't have to travel. That keeps us that much fresher. And we get a little home cooking to end the season. So just even schedule-wise, it sets up perfectly for us. When you think about the schedule.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Well, the Titans, like I said, any given Sunday, you're still playing NFL teams here.
Yeah.
And then what? The Colts, then the Bears, then Seattle.
Then the Seahawks.
Right?
Yep, that is the schedule. That's the order.
So, and I mean, we got to go to Indianapolis to play the Colts.
We go to Indy. That is correct.
And they've been a good football team for most part of the season, although they do have a quarterback issue at this time.
Yep.
But
we know our starter went down.
Yeah, that doesn't really mean anything because you're still playing a pretty good football team.
Yeah. Like, I just mentioned the 2022 49ers. Our quarterbacks went down, but you still had a good team all around it, right? That's the Colts right now. Their quarterback went down, but they still have Jonathan Taylor, one of the best receivers in football. They got some young receivers. They still got that defense. You cannot just overlook them, no matter what the situation.
That's exactly it. Even if what's his name, Richardson is starting, yeah, he's hot and cold. That's for sure.
Yeah, no matter who. The young quarterback that filled in yesterday. Yeah, that young quarterback that filled in yesterday. You never know what he could do with a week of preparation and some things, geared toward him and his strengths. So once again, you cannot overlook him. And he's an unknown, right? There's no film on him. Normally you get some film on a quarterback. You can gauge what they like to do.
I'm not aware. So, I'm not aware who played. Do you know?
I don't even remember his name. I saw it and was like, who? I never even heard of the kid before. So, and I just heard this news a little while ago as well. That they're looking into bringing in Phillip Rivers, who hasn't played since 2022 to 2020. He's been out of the league for so long. Like it's desperate. It's desperation. They are very desperate. Riley Leonard, that's his name. Thank you, Jess. Riley Leonard.
Hold on, he got injured too. Very desperate. Like,
who knows?
That's a familiar situation, like that is.
But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who's under center. We're still shaped up to run the gauntlet. That's the point. Like I don't care if this team was at full strength, if all 4 of these teams were at full strength or not. The 49ers are still set up to run the gauntlet and win all 4 games to end the season. Because we're just stacked that way, built that way, fresh that way, etc. The team was peaking at the right time, and it's playoff football. It's December football. This is when we normally play our best.
Well, and like you remember 2019, right? Like
Yes,
the
I do.
last game of the season at Seattle, we won the number 1 seed in the NFC West by what about that much?
Yep. It was a battle down to the end. Yes, indeed.
And Greenlaw kept him out of the end zone. It might be even less than that.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm honestly expecting this season to come down to drama like that. I am.
It's going to have some type of implication because we're only a game apart from each other. So it'll be some seeding might come into it. But once again, like, I don't even care. I don't care if we're the 1 seed, the 7 seed. It doesn't matter because we don't fear any of these teams. None of them. None. If we got to go on the road, all playoff games, it doesn't matter. We're a good road team. Yes, our fans are better on the road than they are at home. We take over stadiums. Imagine a team in the playoffs seeing all that red in the stands.
Some people are talking about, what if the Rams win home field? What are you talking about?
That plays in our favor.
You realize who owns that stadium, right?
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is anyone really fearing having to travel to Levi South for a playoff game when it's going to be nothing but red in there and they have to pump in their fake noise because their 5 fans can't cheer loud enough?
Yep. Rudy can't just do it himself. Oh,
exactly.
I don't know if you even know what I'm talking about.
Nope. So it's like, it does not matter. It doesn't matter. Everything, the stars have aligned. Everything is shaped up for us to run the gauntlet with the players we have currently. Like, I'm not even thinking about, what if this player returns and if that player returns? The players we have currently can get the job done. What the coaching staff has done, what John Lynch has done, putting this team together, it has just come together brilliantly. All those young guys getting those early season reps, they get to reflect on that and come out fresh for this stretch run. Imagine what they're going to do, right? Imagine if Alfred Collins is just that much healthier and he gets to stay on the field that much more and have a huge impact, right?
Yes.
I mean, this is kind of what we've been wanting all these years. So I'm excited for the end of the season.
Hey, Alfred Collins has come right along during the season here.
Yes.
It's like, you cannot say, this guy was picked here and he's not doing good in game 1. You can't. All rookies need playing time.
Yeah.
You can't judge what a guy is year 1. You just can't.
No.
Even if they do really good year 1, like, there's been some quarterbacks, Mark Sanchez, that did really good, their first year or two, but then just where they
fell off the face of the earth. Yeah.
Exactly. And this happens to NFL players, young players too, though. It does.
Yeah.
But, so far, I think the rookie class has progressed great. We have quite a few second-year players and third-year players on our defense right now, as well as a few rookies.
Yeah.
So it's like they're young. They're a young group, but we got the cohesion going on now.
Exactly. And
Salah now has a good idea what are these guys' strengths. All right, this is what I'm going to call.
Yep.
So like Upton Stout, like, he's small. I call him Upton the Chihuahua Stout, but he's vicious and he can jump with the tall receivers.
Yeah. He's like a little pit bull. Little like a Chihuahua, but more like a pit bull, He fights. He's feisty. He fights. Yeah, he can jump. and he plays through. You gotta love what he does. Um, you know, you mentioned a good point about, I mentioned rookies, but those second and third year guys like a D Winters, right? Tatum Bethune. They aren't rookies. They've been here 2 and 3 years. And look up how they've
Speaking
stepped
of,
in and played. We even saw Jalen Graham get on the field on last Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's been here. This is his third season now. Him and D Winters came in at the same time, and he put on the green dot. Had to play middle linebacker for a few snaps. Didn't blow anything, but he was there. He was out there. He was ready. So, we have
Speaking
some good quality depth
you
out
heard
there.
about the big acquisition, right?
Of what's his name? Michael Kendricks.
Now we signed him, but we claimed someone off Denver's practice squad. Wallow, right?
Yep.
Great special teamer, good depth piece. So that just tells me that, we're trying to make sure our bases are covered moving forward here, right?
Just got to have depth. We went through a bunch of linebackers this season. We've gone through a bunch of linebackers this season, I'd say. I just mentioned how Jalen Graham, who was just promoted from the practice squad, had to get out there, play middle linebacker because guys went down. Out of all positions this year, it seems like the linebacker position is the one getting hit the most. Who would have thunk it? But I think like you said, at
the beginning of the year, I said linebackers groups deep. I'm not too worried about them, but it's like as the year goes, it's like who's left?
They've been getting thinner and thinner. Yeah. But good thing Tatum Bethune should be coming back. If not this week, the following. Right. So that's a good thing. And having him out there is a plus because we saw how he got on the field and elevated his game from week to week.
Yes, but he didn't get placed on IR, right?
So
he could come back.
They didn't place him on IR, yeah. So he come back whenever.
Just have him on the inactive list, more or less, right?
He was just inactive. That's all it was. So he can come back at any moment. And he was one of the people I believe they were targeting to come back this weekend. This Sunday coming up, but we'll see. We won't really know until Wednesday, Thursday practice.
Yep. That's exactly it too. Wednesday, probably limited. See what he does Thursday. Then you'll have a better idea. Right.
Yep. Exactly. So,
so Cam Ward, the number 1 overall pick, is coming to town.
Yep.
He's got the big arm. He's going up against the last pick in the draft in 2022.
Yep. Another battle of one versus last.
I would love that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not too worried about the Titans. I know they're going to come in, play hard, do all that good stuff, but they're not on our level. They just aren't.
They're going to try.
Yeah. Just like Cleveland tried, right? Just like a lot of other teams would. They're not going to just come in and lay down. They're going to try very hard. But at the end of the day, I just think we're going to be victorious. I think we just got too much momentum right now to let the train stop.
We're coming off the bye, so we're actually rested up. 4 games to go. Normally we do get our bye between week 6 and 9, huh?
Yeah,
typically
we normally get our bye very early. Like the past couple of years, it's been at mid-season. But other than that, it's been like even earlier. So, like to have it late with momentum, getting guys fresh. 3 of the next 4 at home. Our road game is just to the middle of the country, Indy. So it's not even a far flight. Like there's a lot going on in our favor right now that says, man, we could run the gauntlet. We seriously can.
And there's a lot of folks saying we're better on the road than we are at home. We've played more road games. Okay.
Yeah. That's why we got 3 of the last 4 at home. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
we did lose 2 on the road and 2 at home if you're looking at it like that. So
Kenny says rust from the bye week. I hate that. Because really, you're a professional athlete. You don't play for 1 week. You come back and you have rust. Seriously? Like that's like a cop out. And just say you playing bad. I want to hear rust. You missed 1 week and you're rusty? No. Not playing for a year or 2. You try to play again, you're rusty. But a week?
Yep.
No, sir.
It'd be like an example. We re-signed Terrell Owens. He would be the epitome of rusty.
Yeah, exactly. Okay? Exactly. Like if the Colts sign Phillip Rivers, who hasn't played since 2020, yeah, I expect him to be rusty. But a week?
Hey.
Nah, man. Nah.
Now, for the sake of Phillip Rivers, I hope they do, because the guy's got like a preschool when it comes to how many kids he's got. He's got like
wasn't he teaching at high school?
I think it was like 9 at one point, but I think I lost count.
Yeah, I think that's the low end. I'm gonna take the over on that. I think there's more. But but I think he was like teaching at a high school or something.
That's a lot of kids. His own football team, man. That's a lot of money, you know. Like,
well, hopefully he saved some of that NFL money. Invested well. He had to. He got a lot of mouths to feed.
I'm actually Googling it, and that's not giving me a proper answer, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that, Kenny.
How many? Okay, here we go. 10. You're right. It's over.
See, 10. See, you take the over. 10. You gotta take the over. You gotta take the over. Yeah. Yeah. I need a lot of fans to just focus and hone in on what the 49ers do, because as long as they keep winning, what other teams do don't matter. It does not matter. Because if we're winning, and especially if you look at how we've been winning lately, it's been on all 3 phases of the football, right? Mm-hmm. Special teams, outstanding. The defense, outstanding. Offense, putting in work, scoring touchdowns, putting points on the board. That's a championship formula right there. So if we maintain that, keep going, sky's the limit.
It's nice to see the defense flying around, hitting. It's like, and like Kenny, yes. Now Tyreek Hill has nothing to do, nothing but time on his hands right now to spend with them Youngins. So I'm sure he's all right.
Can't walk or run around with him, but you can spend a lot of time with him. Yeah. Because I hope Saleh will be ready for Ben Johnson when the time comes. I think he will. You gotta remember, we faced that Ben Johnson's offense the past 2 seasons. So even though he wasn't here, a lot of players, a lot of the staff, the assistants were here. So like they can give input. He can study that film directly to see how Ben Johnson tried to attack us on multiple occasions, and just look at that offense overall and come up with a great game plan for it. My light ran out already. Come on, light. So I think we'll be fine defensively. Just don't let Caleb Williams try to scramble around and run all over the place, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Honestly, the Chicago Bears, they're coming around, but do I actually fear any team? No.
Exactly.
No,
Me either.
I don't.
Me either. Look at that.
Oh,
No, playing with my life. It's dying.
trying to
It's
get
okay.
it back up and running.
Yeah.
I was
I
just
thought it auto cut
charging
off. The
my
battery's
jump
dead.
box because the old truck at work died, so I was charging my jump box so I could jump it and take it to this place that I go to do batteries. But and it's like that thing was on boil, buddy. Like I got home, I was like, whoa. Like it says to charge it for 36 hours. Like,
yeah.
You know, we're only at 34. This thing is cooking. I bet. So I just unplugged it to be safe.
Yeah.
Accurate
I hear you, Kenny.
QBs in the league. Maybe least accurate.
Yeah. Yeah. He's terrible. No, what is that? 50-something%? Not very good. Not what Ben Johnson wants out of his quarterback. But he can make some splash plays every now and again that will keep the team in it. That's the thing about him. So that's what I mean about don't let him scramble around, buy time, make some of those splash plays, etc. But other than that, I don't fear him. Like you mentioned, Cam Ward. Are we really fearing him?
No.
Are we really fearing whatever quarterback the Colts put out there?
No, it's all the weapons the Titans have, buddy. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right. I'm saying I'm not overlooking them, but in terms of like fear, like, oh, who should we fear? We got this team coming up. Oh, are we fearing them? No. Are we feeling the quarterback or the team they put out there? No. Are we fearing the Bears and what they're putting on their field? No. The Seahawks, last game of the season. Are we fearing them? No. We didn't fear them week 1. We know them. There's nothing to fear. They're running our offense, for Christ's sake. Like, why would you be scared of what you know? Right?
This is true. This is true, you know, and
yeah.
And they're out of everything, the Seahawks quarterback, who I don't hate, right? He has a lot to prove because he's been in the league for a while, and he hasn't been in the playoffs much. Like last year was just guy fell flat on his face. And look, he's got Justin Jefferson and Addison, and I think Hutchinson is that their freaking. I always mess up their tight end's name. But them, Aaron Jones, I mean, he's got weapons around him. So it's like, why did you fall flat on your face, you know?
Well, you choked at the end of the season. He showed his chinks.
Exactly.
Right?
Even
he had a game a few weeks ago where he's choking.
Maybe.
So it's like, will that Sam Darnold show up again? Right. So we're not afraid of these teams. Like I said, we play 49ers football. We're beating every team in the league. Just as said, Chargers up 7. I picked the Chargers to win tonight. So go Chargers. Let's do it.
So did I. So go Chargers. Yeah. Although there's this guy in the chat that probably wants the Eagles to win for the sake of his picks. Kenny. But do you have anything else? I mean, they haven't. They didn't. Now, big announcement. They didn't open Brandon Ayuk's practice window.
I don't even care about him. Who?
I'm just saying. Big
Never
announcement.
Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Yeah, man. Who? That's our show for tonight. We're getting out of here. Screw this. I ain't even talking about players that ain't on the field. It's not worth my time. Dude, tune in East Coast Red and Gold show, everybody. Tomorrow night, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, Matt Mayoko will be joining us. So we're going to get to chat with him, pull his ear about a lot of things, and have a really good time. So make sure you tune into that. David, what you got going on Wednesday?
Well, you know, it's the pick show for week 15. Corey Davis, 49er Wednesday. You know, getting close to the end of the season, so everyone's kind of hot and kind of not. Like,
No.
it's definitely going to come down to the last week on who's going to win the season, though. It definitely is. That's what it's looking like.
Okay.
So,
Sweet. All right. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Always remember to stay faithful. And David, please take us home.
hey, as Corey Davis says, go 49ers and F all 31 other teams.
Darn tootin'. See you, everybody.